Do you remember what your first ever horror film was? Probably not, right? But I do. And reliving it now is ugly. One Missed Call is a fantastic Korean horror film from 2003. I wish that's what we were talking about. It's not. We're talking about the 2008 American remake. Don't you just love it when America does that? Oh, I just love when they have to make everything fucking American. That's right, it's the film that your older sister had on her shelf when you were 12 and you went, oh, hell yeah, cool. Stole it, watched it late at night, shit your pants, put it back, and then watched it again 15 years later and went, oh. One Missed Call is about... I can get through this. It's about a demon that calls you with a weird ringtone, and it leaves a voice message, and the message is dated for a couple of days in the future, and that's when you'll die. And the voicemail sound is of you saying something right before you die. Ooh, please kill me, right through the heart, stab me now. This is the sort of technological horror film we had, like, a bit before all of the webcam, like Skype horror movies and stuff like that, and way before the current wave of AI horror movies. Technological horror is interesting to me because no matter how bad it is as a genre and how outdated all the films get immediately and how crap every single one of them is, they keep thinking it's going to be different this time around. There isn't really a good one. Megan was alright. Not really. So our protagonist has a friend who died recently by drowning in her pool. Very mysterious, very kooky. And there's a rumor going around that she got a call telling her when she was going to die, and then she died at that time. How'd the rumor start? Doesn't matter. So then the demon calls someone that was in her phone book to continue going. Ooh, and everyone acts like people are dicks for taking their like contact out of the phone of the person who's currently cursed. But it works. None of those people ever get cursed. So this person dies at the start. This woman, she gets killed by the demon. And her cat, who I'm pretty sure doesn't own a fucking phone, but whatever. That is the fastest that a horror film has ever broken its own set of rules. And it was so annoying because it was just for random shock value. You didn't need to kill the cat. You monsters. And then it just moves on to her friend, and then she understands what's going on because her friend died, and she saw the message. But then it happens to another one of her friends, and she really understands at this point what's going on. Like, she gets it, it's time. And then another one of her friends. And it gets worse because it's not, like, consistent at all. Like, sometimes the demon, like, turns up and manifests and kills them, pushes them off a bridge. And sometimes it's very Final Destination-y, and like a explosion will happen across the street, and a metal rod will come across the street and pierce this guy through the chest. And it's like, okay, this is the least consistent, dumbest, not really horror film ever. Most of the scary things are meant to be the people who are seeing hallucinations, but that 2008 CGI really makes it not scary. One Missed Call is just a pretty monstrously bad film. The CGI is terrible even for 2008. Like, that was when Iron Man was really... Like, there was good CGI in 2008, you know? And I'm very frustrated with it for a number of reasons, and I'm left feeling like, actually, there's not a single element of it I can really praise. Because rewatching it now made me realize I don't even have, like, nostalgia for this. This is one of my first horror films. It's just crap. And also, a dude gets stabbed in the eye so the demon can, like, go through him to get inside, even though he wasn't phone called. So it's just... It's the least consistent set of demonic rules I've ever seen. And it doesn't help that even though the Korean film executed this premise better, it is still just a goofy idea that was never meant to really work that well, if we're being honest here. I'm giving Nobody Answers Their Phone Anymore 1.5 stars. This film would like to think it's the reason that nobody answers their phones anymore. It's not. No. It was the reason that I didn't sleep at night so much when I was 12. But I also shit my pants watching an episode of Goosebumps when I was 3. I should not have said that. No, subscribe.